I remember. Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. This is a collective, timeless reading. Today I am using the Fountain Tarot. I love this deck because of the silver foil, Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wonders if you remember. They don't know if you remember something. The Magician, what we talked about. Eight of Coins, what we built together, or what we talked about building together. Five of Swords, there could have been, this feels like a relationship reading to me. There could have been like a rift, or it could have been outside circumstances that confuse the situation. I'm just seeing a bunch of energies getting tangled up together, you know, like when you're taking out necklaces from like a bag or something, or like Christmas tree lights and they're all tangled up. I'm seeing something like that here. But what I was gonna say is I love this silver foil, and of course I'm wearing all gold today. It's good to be different. It's good to have a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. That's what I think, anyways. I mix metals, so if that makes sense. I remember. I'm seeing 8 very strongly, the number 8. And I'm seeing and smelling like bacon being fried in the kitchen. Could be like breakfast time. Maybe this person wants to maybe they're having a hard time speaking here, or maybe this is you. This could be something different. This could be somebody different than your usual type. Maybe it's even like, there's something different here. I'm just gonna leave it at that. 8 of Swords. Yeah, see, there's an 8. That's how I feel. I feel like I don't know what to do. But it's not like a victim thing. Like, I don't know what to do. This person, their energy, and this could be you that I'm picking up on, you're extremely, like, capable is the wrong word. It's giving, like, air energy. With the Chariot. We do have Cancer here. With the Two of Cups. I feel like somebody, and it could be this Queen of Swords, or this is the other person speaking to you, this Queen of Swords. This other person is like, I see you like family. And if this is a romantic thing, I don't think it's like creepy. I think they're saying like, maybe there's like a silver gold thing. Like one person's silver, one person's gold. You know, there's that thing on TikTok, another 8. Look, this is an 888 reading, 8 of Wands. And here's your message if you're looking for that. You know how on TikTok there is this trend of like, there's like the gold friend and like the silver friends, and they show like their jewelry, right? It's something like that. But it's a Two of Cups, whatever this is. It could be like a close friend, but it could also be like a romantic thing. But it could also be soul family with the Chariot. Because I look at the Chariot as like Cancer, the 4th house. Yeah, it's the Magician, it's Mercury. It's like they want to have a conversation. Page of Coins, or they want to like send a message, or maybe this is you thinking this, like, should I send a message? What should I do? 3 of Coins. I feel like both parties want to build something, and build, you know, it could just be like build a relationship. It doesn't have to be like build something in the physical world, even though it's pentacles, right? All right, I'm gonna formally get cards. Just wanted to open up the message because I didn't know what I was doing today. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Do I ever? Thank God I have a Mercury in Leo, right? You just kind of like, when you make a mistake, you kind of just make it look good. Just throw a little glitter, confuse people. Ah, what? What happened? I have all of this Sukkot Aline asteroid with some moldavite here. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's a fire. I hope someone... Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like this person makes you laugh. Native coins. But somebody here wants to move slow, and I feel like it's because... And this could be a friendship. Somebody here wants to move slow because I feel like they've dealt with possibly a lot of karmics with the Wheel of Fortune, or they've dealt with a lot of like energy vampires and stuff, and they don't think you are Eight of Wands, and they want to make that clear. But if they don't think you're an energy vampire, they don't think you're going to take advantage of them. This person could have money, or it could just be energy. It's some sort of, I'm hearing an energetic fortune. I also am hearing Fortune 500. So for some of you, this person could have money, and they feel like people look at them, Three of Wands, like an opportunity. I'm hearing an opportunity for stardom. So for some of you, this person could be known. We have Capricorn energy here with the Devil. Or, like I said, this person, Three of Swords, and we're going to get cards. I just have to open this a little further, clearly. I am Italian. I got to use my hands. I got to get the cards, moving for me to get the message. But yeah, Three of Swords, it's like they could have dealt with a lot of energy vampires, and so they're more guarded, but it comes off as slow. Because this person doesn't strike me as the type that closes off the heart chakra. Look at all this green. It's like an emerald green. I feel like this person works with the green energy here. And so they don't close their heart off like this to people, even though they know that people have the potential, and I could be talking to you, right? This could be your message, but this person is how it's coming through. With the Devil, this person's been used to people using them, basically. Let's just keep it short. So yeah, the Knight of Coins, it's like this person, this is just to show you this person's like method to their madness. This is why they do what they do. They're not closed off. They move slow so they have time to recalibrate if they need to. Because it's like, yeah, with the Fool, they used to just jump in, but now they're more discerning. Because if this person just went with their heart and did what they wanted to do, they would be making leaps of faith all the time. But they could have fixed energy in their chart too with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's a Jupiter energy. It's an energy of expansion. It feels like this person, it's like filling up a balloon with helium, and then it's like they bring it back down to earth, and they're like, but remember what happened before. And again, this could be you. It could be both people, right? Because I feel like we cross people's paths, that we have a similar record. Does that make sense? With the Wheel of Fortune and the Akashic records, it's like these two people would be a good match because they could help heal each other. Three of Swords. And I don't mean this in a karmic way. Well, it is karmic. Everything's karmic. Sometimes I get tired of using the word karmic, especially because it's like, we know what we're saying, right? That is a religious philosophical notion, and it's from another culture. So sometimes I'm kind of like, are we just like appropriating this shit in the tarot community? But anyways, that's for another day. Two of Swords. I'm going to try not to be a dick today. My video, I feel like my video yesterday was pretty like straightforward. So, all right. Formally, we're going to get 4 cards and see, let's have a conversation, right? Let's bring these energies together in this reading and have the conversation with that Magician. Somebody could be manifesting this conversation. So let's have it in the ethers, right? We'll do it High Priestess style, right? All right, 5 of coins. I feel like secretly, whoever the Knight of Pentacles is, they got a lot going on, though. They don't close off their heart chakra, but look, they could have felt like they could have been abandoned by, like, everyone they loved, okay? 3 of Swords, right? Or just, like, outcasted in some way. So I feel like this person is open, but they move slow because of that. So, yeah. 4 cards for the collective. I'm hearing for the collective notion. So there could be, like, a group of people that, like, want this to go through. It's giving, like, I ship it sort of a vibe. Like, we ship it. Ship. Like the 6 of Swords. You could live at a distance from this person. We had the 3 of Wands as well. Because, look, I'm looking at... Oh, sorry, guys. I'm looking... This stood out to me. ETA, like, what time will you be here? Sort of a thing. Like, you know how people text, like, what's your ETA? I'm getting that. 7 of Coins. There could have been, like, a plan in place for you two to, like, come together. This is feeling like divine... I'm hearing divine revelation. Because this other person might not have known where you stood on something, Hanged Man. They might have been like, oh, I'm hearing, do they even notice me? And yet this other person, we have the Lovers and the 3 of Coins. This other person is like, oh, yeah, absolutely. 2 of Cups, right? This person, I feel like they're making a lot of choices right now, if that makes sense. We have the Fountain with the 2 of Cups. This is my favorite 2 of Cups, I think. Because every time I see it, I'm like, yeah. Makes me feel like being a teenager, just like looking up into the sky at night with the fountain right behind that. There's something about this coming together, and again, this could be platonic, right? But with the Justice and the King of Wands, I feel like somebody's been pushing this justice through the pipe here. And this could even be like a guide or something, trying to bring 2 people together here because they both have, again, I'm going to say a similar record. Could even be like a track record, like this person's actually responsible. You can actually build with this person. 3 of Coins. It's like I'm seeing somebody holding up one of the coins and they're fully waiting for the other person to like hand up the other one. Again, it's giving Christmas tree. Remember I talked about Christmas lights where you're decorating the tree, right? And it's like you're waiting for this person to give you the star. Could be Aquarius based here with the star. Give you the star, and then you turn around and this other person's just like gone, or they're playing video games or something. It's like in this person's past, not this person that we're talking about today. So I feel like this person, either they do everything themselves because they don't want to feel like a fucking idiot again, waiting for the star with their hand out, and this person's just decking off on the side. But anyways, and this could be friends, this could be family, this could be anybody. So it's like this is a divine justice or a divine correction of some kind where it's like this person will hand you the star, sort of a thing. They're not going to leave you looking like a freaking idiot. 6 of Cups. This person could even be like a soulmate to you, or they could remind you of somebody you used to know. Somebody. Knight of Coins, 6 of Coins, 4 of Coins, 6 of Cups. Does that ever happen to you? It's like you see somebody and they just seem like so familiar. You know what I mean? All right, we got it. We got it. Four of Cups. This always reminds me of like a drinking bender. Bender reminds me of Futurama. This person could have had a past person that just like drank all day and watched Futurama while they were working their ass off. So yeah, Six of Coins while they were like making investments. So I feel like with the Three of Swords and the Devil and all that shit, this other person, and it could be you as well, is still trying to basically work through that, because I feel like this person's been duped before, and that's why I was talking about energy vampires. It's like energy vampires can come in seeming like your best friend or like super reliable for the first like 6 months, and then the bottom falls out, right? Nobody's there to give you the star, and you look like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm talking about. Six of Coins, Knight of Coins. See, there they are. That's this person. Judgment. They could be a Libra, but Ace of Cups. I feel like it's Libran. They're looking for Libran qualities of the heart. Wow. Okay, so we had 8s and we have 6s. I feel like the 8s is what we're moving towards. We're in the 6 right now. 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands, making plans, 9 of Coins, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I feel like there could even be like a meetup or something like that, or like if this is friends, it could even be like with other people. 7 of Cups, there could even be like 7 people or something like that. 3 of Wands, you could like fly somewhere. I'm seeing something about like a vacation. 5 of Coins, but someone could feel like they don't have the money right now or something like that. 7 of Swords, probably because somebody's stealing all their freaking energy. Yeah, and they don't have the wherewithal right now for that sort of a thing, even though that's like the sort of thoughts this person has. Knight of Coins, I feel, is not really who this person is. I feel like that's how, this is like how they present. They just kind of like plant seeds, move, get their stuff done, because I feel like for this person, it's kind of like all the energy that they have sometimes because they're dealing with so much on the back end. I'm seeing this person, and it's like emotional, most likely, because we have the Ace of Cups and we have the 7th house present, with the Judge, or 7th house. Why did I say that? This is a Judgment card. And it's not that we can't just make mistakes looking at the wrong card. I'm not trying to be like extra profound. I'm saying, no, why did I actually think that? Because I saw the Justice before. I'm hearing, I never did this before, no. Judgment. It's some sort of an awakening. Because this is why I'm stopping on this. Because I feel like for this person, they think that they're working through these Libran themes, right? About like balance and relationships and stuff. And they didn't give him the star and left him looking like an idiot with the tree, and didn't even want to put out Christmas pictures even though you worked so hard on them and all that. So yeah. 7 of Cups, 5 of Swords, could have been gaslit over a long span of time. So this person's kind of like a little bit messed up is what I'm getting here, right? So Ace of Cups with the Judgment. The reason why this is a revelation to this person is that they've actually completed something having to do with reciprocity. They've understood some sort of a karmic lesson here, this other person that moves slow. It's like they think they're still working on this like Libran 7th house justice thing. I'm hearing like the Justice League or something like that. Little League baseball, something about baseball. I'm hearing something about they're playing checkers, but I'm playing chess. 7 steps ahead are the words I'm getting on this person. They might look like a Knight of Coins, but they you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ace of Cups with the Judgment. This person is having some sort of like, I'm hearing total eclipse of the heart. Oh Lord, make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth. I'm flashing them up in the camera. So yeah. They think they're working on a justice thing, but they're actually having some sort of spiritual awakening. I'm seeing one of those defibrillators, and they're like in the heart space. It could even be because they're finding freaking hope in humanity again, because spirit is bringing you as well as like other people in their circle that are like I'm seeing it as like these birds are like bringing gifts to this person as opposed to this person just. I saw that image at first. It was like a reservoir, and I didn't say it, but I was thinking it at the beginning. It's like people want to be around this person, not because they actually love this person, but because they want to just drink all this water and use it for their own gain. And this could be you as well, right? You know, we, like I said, we're put with people that understand. Well, sometimes we're with karmic people that are meant to show us through a very hard series of events that force our hard-headedness to see the light, that not everybody has their best interest at heart, even though you try to be that person for other people. Not everybody's like you, and that's been a hard lesson. So I feel like this is actually a new season for this other person. I feel like the coin that they're holding is actually the Ace of Pentacles. And you could be somebody that's helping remind them that like love exists. Just normal people that don't want to like use them and steal from them and freaking bring all their weird friends to do the same. I feel like, see how it's kind of like hidden between the sheets? This is a private person. They don't really like, you'll probably find if you see this person on social media that they don't show a lot of their like stuff. You know, they might not really, they could be, but they just choose not to be showy like that, sort of a thing. It's like they have all this to give this person, and that's why they don't show it. Does that make sense? It's like you could misinterpret this person and be like, oh, they, I don't know. To me, Knight of Pentacles, they're sometimes they can be a little more reserved or something like that. But you would feel it on this person. It's like, yes, they're about their business, they're about their investments, they're focused on this thing that they're doing. This person might work like 60 hours a week or something like that. They might be a workaholic because they're trying, it's a form of escapism. They're trying to kind of escape their emotions, basically. So yeah, Two of Wands. But they have plans. And if this person is in a toxic connection right now, they have plans. Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, to leave this person. That could be why they're so focused on work, because they're trying to either save money. We had the Four of Pentacles before. Or it's some sort of like emotional deficit that they feel like they can't. I'm hearing jump into bed with you. So I don't know. Three of Cups. It's going back and forth between like friends and not friends here. So Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, High Priestess. Maybe somebody got like offended here or upset, or they took something wrong, or they thought this person wasn't like interested or something like that. But really it's that this person could even actually be trying. They could be in a judgment period where they're trying to, I'm hearing, finish up like with a karmic thing, and they're trying to like pay their dues here with the Six of Coins, meaning they're trying to like finish something up and they're super focused on making that happen. So there's something about this person. Knight of Coins can be this way. It's kind of like Hierophant sort of energy where it's like they have strong morals and stuff, and so even if they're with some karmic like narcissistic asshole, they will still not cheat on this person, sort of a thing, right? So yeah, Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Three of Cups. But I feel like this person wants every aspect of their life to feel together. Three of Cups. They could feel like they're kind of fragmented right now, and so they don't want to let too many people in because they don't want people to not understand and then detriment the really hard experience. They're just trying, this person, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, they're like laser freaking focused, dude, on making something happen so that they can Six of Swords out of something. And so you, or even others here, Three of Cups, could be taking this person a little wrong because this person's just not what they seem with the High Priestess. I mean, anyone who's a High Priestess are not how they seem, right? And I feel like who I'm talking to is also a High Priestess, so you know what I mean. This person has a lot of love to give. They're going through some, I'm just seeing sweat just going down the side of their face. So yeah. Magician, yeah. I feel like that's what this person wanted to say to you. They wanted to, like, explain themselves, but they also feel like if they let people in, they're not blaming people. They're saying, I can't confuse the situation even further. I've got to stay super focused. So I feel like there's a side of this person that's almost, like, waiting until they're, like, away from this other thing to even let, like, even like a pet into their life. Like they're trying to stay morally sound is what I'm getting from this person. They're trying to make sure this person's a little strict is what I'm getting. This person could have a Taurus placement or something like that. This person could be a little too strict on themselves, not on others. Yeah, look. There's the Hierophant. So yeah, Hierophant Tower. I feel like this person doesn't want to cause towers for other people or make other people feel like weird or bad, or Seven of Wands. So they push people away. But I feel like what this person is learning as well is that, you know, people can like handle a little something here and there as well. So I feel like this person, sometimes they try to play the hero in a way. So that they don't like burden people with all their issues, but like that's life is issues, you know what I mean? So I feel like this person could learn a little something from you, because you strike me as a person that is trying to kind of coax this person out of the cave, sort of a thing, and just be like, it's just dinner, sort of thing. And this person's like, it's not just dinner. Yeah. Page of Wands coming out in the reverse. I feel like somebody could have like wanted to send a message and they didn't, or somebody got like left on red or something like that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, 2 tens. They could think like, oh, that's over, but it's not. There's like a lot of like, it's kind of like a live wire. Like, don't touch it because you could get electrocuted. You could think that something didn't go through. I'm just seeing something trying to like catch a flame on something and it like went out, or someone went like to it or something. Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's like an emotional thing, an emotional response where it's like this other person, this could be you, but this other person might feel like they start feeling like some like passion building with another person, or energy coming from another person towards them. And they're a Queen of Cups, so they're not doing it because they're like a dick or they're cold or they don't want to love people or they don't want relationships or any of that. I'm sensing this Queen of Cups. See how she's like shrouded in this mist? I'm seeing her just kind of like, and it could even be subconscious that she's doing this, or that they're doing this. The second they feel that energy, they're like, oh no, you know, I'm just gonna, well, maybe for some of them, they do pretend like it's not there. 2 of Swords, so yeah. Hey. Alright. Yeah, 8 of Wands, Emperor. Could also feel like, this person just like gets a lot of messages or something like that, but nah. They know who's who and what's what. You know what I mean? This person knows. Knight of Swords, who is a used car salesman and who's a page of wands wanting to send a message. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our outcome magic card. Yeah, see, this whole thing is about a message. Page of coins with the Emperor. Someone here is watching someone with the Page of Swords and the Fool. And this person is, whether it's you or them, is wanting to take a leap of faith towards this other person. I mean, they could be in Aries or have Aries in their chart with the Emperor, or maybe they just have like a bigger presence to them. They could also have some sort of, I feel like this is, I mean, maybe they have money, right? But I feel like this is that reservoir thing again, where it's like this person just has energy banks. And that could be mistaken for arrogance or like, you know how, and I've heard a lot of women say this, where they could literally be like so beautiful, so attractive, like, but they don't really get asked out. And a lot of their like close friends are like secretly in competition with them. A lot of the women or men that they date are in competition with them, or they cheat on them because they think that they're going to get cheated on. So it's like sometimes you find, and this is giving like crying in my Lamborghini sort of energy sometimes because of like the pretty privilege, but I'm just saying there is a dark side to that. So somebody here with the Emperor, they could be a man, they could be a woman, they could be however they identify, but they could just be an Aries, right? It's a big energy, but yeah. It's giving that though. It's like Ten of Pentacles, Emperor. This person could be perceived a certain way, and it's like they're like eating their freaking dinner by themselves, or they feel that way. They're with I'm seeing this person with like a group of 25 people at one of those long tables. It could even be their event. And they're just, I'm seeing them, you know, like in movies where like the scene slows down and just like, or it speeds up and everything is just moving past them really fast, like in New York City or something, and this person's just kind of almost like detached. I feel like this person's a high priestess, so it's not like a detachment in the same way of a dissociation. It could be. But I feel like it's also this element of like, I don't belong here, I'm not of this world, I don't know how to fit in here. This person feels misunderstood to me. Maybe they just aren't what they look like or something. Yeah. It's just, there's something about, like, something, and this could be because of that Three of Cups. Remember how I was talking about this person? They have, like, 3 separate fragmented, like, things that they're trying to bring together right now. So if you're very intuitive, you could feel like something's, like, off or out of place, or something doesn't connect, or something doesn't make sense, or it could be because you're feeling this person is split in some way, but I feel like it's like 3 parts. It's like 1, 2, 3, kind of like a triangle, right? Yeah, because diamond is 4, right? Yeah, so yeah, it'd be 3. Page of Cups. I feel like they want to message you too with the 4 of Wands. You could even have like some sort of like soul contract coming in with this person. And it's different for everybody, whether this is platonic or romantic, or if this is like work or whatever. I don't know. I was trying to give Audrey Hepburn vibes. But yeah, sorry. I'm just taking a minute here to just... Anyways, alright, card number 1. The Strength card. This person could be Leo, have that in their chart, or that's you. Doesn't have to be that. I don't like this card. Let me know what you think. For some reason, I don't like this card. But it does look like the clown. It looks like TW. So this person could feel triggered a lot. Honk honk. Bring out TW. This person could feel like a clown. Maybe they are a clown. I don't know. Professionally. I'm seeing this person juggling. I think there's a card in this deck that has a person juggling. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my makeup today, guys. I feel like fidgety. I feel like I'm being extra Virgo right now. I'm like, maybe you make this person like nervous or something. Makes them like extra cautious of like how they're like appearing or like moving or something. I feel like when you're first getting to know someone, and you kind of don't know where to put your hands. I mean, I'd put them here. I'm just kidding. I'd put them here, but anyways. Oh my god. I mean, I make jokes when I'm nervous, and I feel like that's a Leo thing. So maybe this person is a Leo, or they have it in their chart. It's like they try, like I said, it's like they try to like do the distraction, like, oh, I'll make a joke, so they don't know that I'm like that. But it could just be the Leo energy, right? It's like fifth house stuff. Fifth house is kind of like, it's like flirty, fun, kind of like flings. But I feel like it's starting out something small with the Page of Coins here. But then we have the Emperor right behind that. So why do I feel with the Ten of Coins that there's some sort of like potential here? We have the Hermit, we have Virgo. Excuse me. I feel like the Fool is like Uranus, right? For me, I look at the Fool as just like every sign, but the energy of it is Uranian for sure. The Emperor. See, he's holding a square. So there's something about 4s and 8s and 6s. Just like keep your eye out for those numbers. Like sometimes with angel numbers, I'm like, when I first got into angel numbers, I'll say this. First of all, I always saw numbers through the years. I didn't know they were called angel numbers or any of that. I always remember waking up at like 333 in the morning, or looking at a receipt and the number stood out to me like 666 or something like that, and I'd know, because it comes with a message tied to it, right? When you see those numbers, it's a feeling. It's like, it's not just that it's 222 or 444 and it's like, oh, that should mean something because I'm seeing 3 numbers in distinct order. It's like, no, that's not the point of it. They could use anything. They use symbology a lot with me too. They use animals, they use colors. So, but I'm seeing something about numbers with this person. This person could be trying to like Morse code, like send you messages in the astral or something like that. Or songs I'm getting. So, yeah, it's something like that. Where it's like there's a timing thing. It's like this person can't like be there or something right now. I don't know. I feel all of a sudden just a really deflated, like heavy ass energy. Yeah, I feel like somebody's like sitting on me and not in the hot way. It's like, yeah. That's how it feels. I feel like I'm this guy, and there's this woman just on top of me, just freaking siphoning from my brain or something. And this guy in the bottom is just like, when is this gonna be over? So like I said, see, somebody could feel dominated by like a presence in their life, and it could be something like karmic here, and that's not going to be for everybody, but that's for maybe it's for, anyways, it's a Leo energy, so I'll just say that. yellow and orange. See, whoever this person is in their life that's like trying to siphon from their energy that makes them feel deflated to the point where they can't even like talk to you or have any freaking friends or anything, it has to do with the sacral and the solar plexus, the yellow and the orange with this person. It affects their it's yes, it's their confidence, but it's like their power. It's like they don't even have, like, this person feels like, I'm so tired, I couldn't even like write an email or a text right now. Like I'm like dead for the day. Like I said, this person could work like 60 hours a week, or I feel like it's not the work, because this person's the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. The work is fine. I feel like it's this. It's this person. Whoever that smiling asshole is right there. And it's not an excuse. Don't make excuses for this person. You know what I mean? Like, they have to work out their own shit. But I'm just saying, it's like, it's giving like somebody that's like, see how she's like touching the side of the face? And I did that in the thumbnail. So yeah. But I was doing that in the thumbnail because that's a message for you. And it could be like, do you remember this? Yes, I remember. But this is something different. This is like, that person touching my face means something different. And they're doing it from the top. Their hands like this, not like this. They're like this. Like, oh, look at my prized. They're presenting this person like they're a freaking... I don't even have the words for it. I'm sorry that I'm getting upset. I'm gonna move forward. This energy feels disgusting to me. So yeah. That's why this person's like squeamish sort of a vibe. Even if it is good. Even if they do want to talk to you. Because we have the Page of Coins. I feel like this person does want to talk to you. They do want to connect with you. For some of you, they even have like feelings of some sort here. But it's... they're keeping it real surface level. You might find that this person only writes like a couple lines or something like that. So card number 2 is the Ace of Cups. See, this is this person though, and that's why you feel it. So you could have gotten upset thinking like, oh, I thought that we were friends or wanted to connect. I felt this in you, but maybe I was like mistaken. And I feel like there's a side of this person that's like, no. And again, don't involve yourself in anything that's like toxic or that somebody's working something out. You know what I'm saying? Like, protect yourself. And I feel like this person's a protector with the Emperor. But I feel like there's something real weird with this, guys. This person, it's like their mind is being siphoned from. My head hurts really bad. Like it could be ideas, it could just be like mental energy. I feel like this person we did have Virgo and we had like Mercury and stuff. This person or Gemini, this person could be like a Mercury. So I feel like people might steal that. But it's weird because this person, it's like they're coming up as the Ace of Cups with the Leo energy. It's that leonine energy with a heart. It's like a loyal heart. They want to give their love, but then they end up with this. So again, I'm going to move past that. I feel like this is just trying to help understand what's going on with this. So yeah, card number 3 is the Six of Cups. I was literally just going to say that this person might be a soulmate to you, and what I was going to say, and I just didn't say it. This person could feel like they want to say things and they just don't say it, or they delete stuff, they write stuff out, and they're like, no, that's too long. The last time that I wrote a paragraph to somebody, they were an energy vampire, and they used me for 6 months. So yeah, I feel like this person, Six of Cups, what I was going to say is that I know it's super, super corny, but like if it's meant to be, it will be. It's like written in the stars. So even if there are some like snags here of this like coming together, I feel like it's meant to do all this. It's meant to kind of bring up stuff and highlight things, and there's something about insecurities coming to the surface. I'm seeing like all that stuff in the water. Like all that stuff gets moved. You could be moving to this person. They could feel moved by you. It's like, or you help move stuff around. Remember how I said something about fixed signs, and this is a fixed sign. Leo. So yeah, there could be the person, or you don't have to be a Leo. I'm just saying it's like that fixed energy because of this. Or it's like maybe even this other person's like a Leo or something. I don't know why. This card just gives me a funny vibe. And I love this deck. I've loved it for years. I'm just saying. It's probably just because I have trauma with feeling like people are doing this to me. So yeah. Card number 4, our outcome magic card. 10 of Cups. See, this is like the happiest card, right? Next to the sun. But it's like, as I'm looking at this, I feel detached. And I'm not saying this is your fault or that you're making this person feel this way. I'm saying if I were in this person's shoes and I'm wearing slippers, so yeah. If I were in this person's shoes and I'm looking at it, this is like the happiest things could be, but I feel almost like I'm like out there somewhere. Like I'm trying to feel it. I feel like this person I shouldn't laugh. I feel like this person's just been through so much shit, guys, that it's almost like I'm literally seeing them having to like ground themselves on their wedding day. And now I'm not saying you're going to marry this person. I'm just saying it's like that sort of a thing. It's like, this reminds me kind of a wedding with like the dancing and it's white and the light and everything. This person's been through a lot of stuff. And I feel like that's also the reason why they don't let like new people in. Page of Coins is because they know that they're very strong. They know that they barely have survived what they've been through, and they don't want to project that onto other people or like vomit it all over other people and then just expect that the people are just gonna have to like accept this basically, when this person, they could struggle emotionally here. And that's why they're an Ace of Cups, because they're like a bleeding heart. So, but the Emperor, sometimes that can come off as a little bit out of reach or detached, but it's like this is a heart-based leader, this person with the 10 of Coins. And yeah, they might be focused on their money. They might have a strong focus on Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Coins, but that's because they're planning to make that 6 into this 10. And, we have 2 10s here, so again, 10, 10. So they have a strong focus on that, but don't misunderstand that for not interested or detached from you. They could be detached a little bit from their own story, I'm getting, with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They could be the type of person that almost is like, wait, I don't really remember being 10. Like, I have to actually try to remember. This person could have holes in their memories or something with the 6 of Cups where it kind of prevents them from making new memories because they're just... It almost feels like they need help. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like, I don't mean help like professional help. I mean, maybe we could all use therapy, right? I'm just saying it's almost like this person, see these 2 kids, it's like this person almost can't or something. Can I get some closing words on this? Yeah, with the devil at the bottom of the deck, with the Ace of Swords, everything I've said today is true. Maybe this will help clear some things up for you about this person, because I feel like it's multiple people asking about this person, and I'm not saying it in a way of like, if you're interested in this person romantically, I'm not saying like, oh, they have options. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like, anyways, I feel like there's like friends here that are like, I wish this person would. It could even be like work or something like that. There's a closeout here with the World. Can I have a little bit more on that? I feel like this person's just so hyper fixated. They're like transfixed. Temperance and Hanged Man. They're trying with everything in them to stay balanced. There's a lot of pressure on me as I'm doing this reading with the Sun. But this person, it's funny because I feel like this person has sides to them. It's like with the Sun, there's this heavy energy and like responsibility and like all this, but then it's like this person knows how to have fun. So King of Cups, and they're very loving and they're patient with people. Ace of Cups, like they have a big heart. And I'm hearing people think they have a big head, but that's just these people that want to siphon from it. So they want to beat this person down. This person could have like good ideas or something, but there's people around them that make them feel less than on purpose so that they don't ever get too far away from whatever this weird, it's coming through as a codependency of some kind. But this person looks like they're being taken captive, and it's not to give excuses, but I've been here, a lot of us have been in this role, right? I want to be fair and say I've been in this role, but I don't think I have, to be really real with you. I don't really care to dominate anybody. I don't really care to do that. Like, I'd rather dominate my freaking career. But anyways, some people like that sort of a thing. So, yeah. Any closing words here? Because I feel like this person, they struggle. Look at the word bad. I was drawn to that. I was just drawn to that right there. Bad. Like there's something. This person's like a kid. I feel like this person coming through like a kid, and it's almost like it's making me emotional. Hierophant. This person, they have strong values here, and I feel like they're waking up to the burdens that they've been carrying that are not their own right now, and they're in the process of detaching from that, and it's been really, really hard, and they just have to kind of get through day to day. But people could be seeing them as like an emperor, a 10 of coins and all that, but behind the scenes, I feel like this person's making like huge choices right now that are gonna like affect their next 10 years. With the Star, Aquarius energy, they could be healing some sort of like mentality, again, back to that Strength card again, that everyone's burdens are theirs to bear. I feel like this. I feel like it's pressing my head down. Right? High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this whole thing, it is a divine opportunity, and no matter what happens here, it's an opportunity to feel more like free in one's life. So there's just something here about it feeling a little bit like slow or something like that. I'm also seeing this as a side note for somebody. There's something about like legal papers with the World where it's like they have to wait for something to be closed out. But with that Justice card at the start, there's something about it's something with timing, guys. Knight of Cups, but I feel like this is the energy that they're sending you, the people who are wondering about this person, with the Devil, and that they're okay, because I feel like some people know that they're like in this thing, and this person's like, I'm strong. I was just gonna say that. I can handle this. But again, I feel like it's that fixed sign energy where it's like, I can handle this. And they're like dying, but it's secret. So yeah, with the Devil. So Four of Wands. I do feel, I mean, this could turn into like a relationship or even a marriage down the line, but I feel like this is just giving like a big group, and I don't mean like polyamorous. I mean like this could even be like a travel thing, like meeting up with people, like I was saying before with the Strength card. It's like this person could even have in their head like, I want to organize an event or something like that. Queen of Swords, and I feel like, yeah, with this Mercury energy and the Star, Wheel of Fortune with the Devil, Capricorn, and Taurus with the Hierophant, Page of Swords. I feel like this person might be watching you. You might be watching this person, but I feel like this person's also watching you. So, and I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean, it's like a High Priestess thing, right? But this person might just stay detached, like I was saying, and just kind of like stay focused on what they're doing. They're very strict about not letting anyone take on these burdens. But I feel like this other person needs to also like let people help them a little bit. Yeah, it's part of their growth process actually to let somebody in and let somebody help them. And I feel like that's why at the start I had that confusion of the justice versus judgment, because I feel like this person's already learned a lesson about reciprocity, meaning they've learned not to let energy vampires suck the life out of them and narcissists to run free in their life. But I feel like there's something about an awakening when it comes to the yin aspect. See, this person's very yang. They got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they have a lot of fire in their chart or something like that. But it's like they're starting to understand the aspect of the yin where they need to let somebody give to them, and they need to let people help them, as opposed to just being like, I can do it. You know what I mean? And maybe they can, but then what's the point of life? Do we want to be alone, guys? Right? So yeah, it could be either way. So I had to spend the last look, that's Inception. The last half an hour. Let's look at the table over here. Trying to do this shit in the back, basically, and I feel like that's just yet another analogy for what this connection is feeling like at the moment. This person, and it's intentional. I want to be clear on that. There's there's interference here, and it could be a third party, like I said, or it could be something more energetic. I mean, this could even be like a family member or something, or it's like it takes so, I feel so drained right now. And all I did was just do some tech shit in the background. It doesn't really take that much energy. There's something though about this person is so overwhelmed. It's when you get overtired or you're so hungry, you go the whole day without eating so that your stomach hurts and then you don't want to eat. That's where this person's at, and I feel like they're stubborn because they have some sort of fixed energy to them. And so on one hand, they're so overwhelmed that they literally need help. But at the same time, they're no, I can do it myself. I've always done it by myself. And even the good people that I let in end up weirdly turning on me later, years down the line. Or it's just this person, I want to call it trust issues, but it's so much more like complicated than that, because I feel like there's something about energy levels here, and that's what I meant at the start with this, and I'm going to end on this 10 of coins. It could be money, but I feel it's more energy reserves, where it's like this person has all of this energy, and it's like every time they feel good and they have like the stockpile, there's some sort of like either energetic contract here, or this is like an entity. This could be like an incubus succubus thing. This could be some sort of like weird family lineage thing. I'm hearing something about a jinn. This could be, it's like some sort of, I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm just saying it's like this, whatever this thing is that's smiling with the hand on the face, they're like, this is mine. So you could even feel like you're getting backlash for connecting with this person. And I feel like that's why this person's like extra cautious about even letting people too close to them. Because I'm hearing, don't stand so close to me. Because this person might feel like they're going to have whatever this energy is start stalking anyone new that enters the scene, or this person feels like they're going to rope, it's giving like mafia. They're going to like rope people into something that they don't want them to have to deal with or be involved with, because it's not this person. It's what is connected to them that can wreak havoc in people's lives. So this is my point. You could feel like this person's detached. They're giving like one-line sentences. You might even feel like they ghosted you in some cases. And you could be like, what happened? I see the Hermit here. You could be like, what happened? You could feel disappointed with the Four of Cups. Like, I thought we were building something here, and then this person might have like gone off to the side, sort of a thing. Or you might misinterpret this person and be like, oh, they prefer to be single, they don't want to be like tied down or something like that. But then there's the moon and all this stuff that's hidden. 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords. This person's trying to get away from something that is, it's, for some, it's almost like, and I'm not trying to freak you out, it's like it's so intense, whatever this is, that it's making this person have like mental health. Like there's something going on here with this, where this energy, I'm going to call it an energy, it's like torturing this person with the 9 of Swords. So this person might have to stay like very, very solo, 9 of Pentacles, Hermit, until they feel like they're in a better position to like even let people near them. I feel a lot of pressure. I feel very anxious, but I also feel very like strong and capable and able to handle what I'm doing. But it's a lot. So yeah, we have Gemini here. We have this Mars energy with the 7 of Swords, with the Judgment. I feel like this person, it's not that they're picky with people, meaning that they're trying to qualify if you're like worthy to be in their presence or something weird like that. That could be the lies that, that could be the worry or the perception on the other side here, where it's like, oh, I thought this person liked me, and there's like all this like competition around this person. Maybe this person has some level of success, so it puts up a block. And then meanwhile, this person's in the room with the devil, and they wish they could explain all of this to somebody, but that would require them to bring people into it, and they don't want anyone to get hurt. Or I just feel like there's a perception of this person that people start to wonder, they start to wonder about this person. So I feel like they wanted to clear this up. I'm not like that, is what this person is trying to say. And with the moon, yeah, this is all hidden. I feel, trigger warning, I also feel just like a depression sinking in with the moon. It's like I said, when you get overtired or over hungry and you kind of just, instead of eating dinner, you just like lay down in bed and just like go to sleep without eating because you're just like. And I feel like this person doesn't want to put that sort of heavy energy on you. This person could struggle with depression, or they have throughout their life, or but the irony is the longer this person continues to isolate themselves with the hermit and then showcase it as the Nine of Pentacles so that people don't catch on to that with the moon, it's like a defense mechanism that this person does. It's like they keep things at arm's length, I feel, but they wish that they didn't have to do that. And I feel like this person, that's this judgment. They're going through an awakening that they're in a new place now. They don't have to keep doing what they were once doing to survive and to protect themselves. But at the same time, and this could be you, of course, but at the same time, there is this energy of like, help me. And I don't mean that in like a creepy way, like, help me. But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of sad. There's something about lingering, and this is the last thing I wanted to say. Because this whole thing took a long time to like get here, to uncover all of this and everything. I feel like this person finds comfort and safety in your presence. I feel like this person feels like you understand them and see them in ways that other people don't. And this could even extend to like soul family, right? This could be like more than just one person that I'm saying this to. It's like this is a new chapter for this person. They're moving into a whole different timeline, but I feel like there's something that's trying to pull them back. And I don't think it's like substances or anything like that with the devil. I feel like it's specifically energy vampires. It's mentalism. It's vampiric manipulation that this person, I'm hearing something about like ritual abuse or something like that. Like there's something weird here. It's like spiritual stuff. Like there's something that this person either got caught up in or involved with or connected to. And my eye is just looking over at my Mother Mary painting over there, and I feel like this person's been like praying to God for years. So like all they could do was just focus on like what they're building and their life's work and stuff like that. And that's what made them an Emperor, 10 of Pentacles. Yes, that's a good thing, but it's like the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing something about Alice in Wonderland. I'm seeing like a cracked teacup and all the water is just like draining out. And this person's just kind of like watching it happen. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, they have an open heart, but it's like they move slow, and it could also be because of depression. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not diagnosing anybody. This would be something that they'd be telling you. That they struggle with depression, and they struggle with maybe even darker thoughts, and then I see them snapping out of it. and being like, I gotta get my work done. So yeah, it's like, it's a never ending cycle though. And then they just keep not letting anybody in. And the only people that they do have around them are people from their past, Six of Cups, that they know are like toxic and they're trying to get away from. So it's like this person is kind of caught between worlds here, which is the Judgment card, right? You're coming, it's like you're going from being asleep in the coffin and you're waking up. This person's waking up, I feel. A different aspect of this person is waking up. And I feel like you are helping with that. You're helping this person to connect to something other than what they've been in or been involved with. And there's this lingering element where, you know, when you kind of just, you talk for like 3 hours and you kind of just like settle into that vibe. It's almost kind of like a dreamy energy. It's kind of like a Piscean, where you just kind of float along that lazy river and you just kind of go with it. And I feel like this person really needs that sort of a thing. And so they're drawn to it. Like it's like I feel like I'm falling asleep. This person might have trouble sleeping with the Nine of Swords. This might be an issue that they've had, you know, where it's like they're exhausted and then they work themselves to death. And then they don't really have much emotional support. But then they talk themselves out of that because they're like, oh, I know all this, you know, I can pull myself back up by my bootstraps again. And they do. And they do, and they always have. But I feel like there's something with this person that it's like this secret with the moon. You could even feel like this person's hiding something with the moon and the Seven of Swords. But this is what they're hiding. They're hiding that they're secretly hoping someone will notice, like, what they don't even know the answer for themselves. So they're almost, they don't know what they're hoping for. That's this person. It's like, and that's why they've been a little bit trapped or stuck. We have the we have the Queen of Cups here with the Five of Coins. It's like an emotional deficiency. But they show up as the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is people take from them, or they take advantage of them, or they use them or something. Ace of Coins with the Death. I feel like people, I'm seeing people I'm seeing them like pushing their hands down on this person's shoulders and they're jumping over them like a leapfrog thing. This person feels like they've been used with the Star, Ace of Coins, and Death. People see them as an opportunity to like change their lives in some way with the Star, even to like heal. Like people could, and this person, I feel they do this willingly, but people use them to heal and then they just leave. Eight of Cups. But I feel like with the Hierophant, that's this person's like, this person could even be like some sort of counselor, advisor, or something like that here. I don't know what this is exactly. But there's somebody that people, they use, even if they don't mean to, possibly even to gain some sort of star-like quality with the Queen of Wands, Eight of Coins. This person could like help people with things. Ace of Wands with ideas and how to structure stuff, and then they're just left Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, Five of Coins with like nothing. But this person, they know how to work with that energy. They're very familiar with that. So I feel like this person's saying like, don't worry about me. It's not like something bad's gonna happen. I feel this is more just like they've learned how to work this system to their advantage. They have learned how to transmute this energy, but it's a tiring lifestyle. And that's why I feel like Spirit is helping this person with the spiritual awakening. Like, you don't have to do this anymore. and it's something karmic, and it's not simple, and it's not something that can just be like solved only like intellectually or something. I keep seeing the Wheel of Fortune with like the Justice card and the Six of Coins and stuff. Like this is some sort of, I'm hearing unfinished business like this, and this person's aware of that. So you could like feel competition, quote unquote, around this person and think like, oh, you know, they're so like attractive and stuff and they have all these options. I feel like this is what this person wants to tell you. This is karmic garbage that they're trying to move away from. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is not like options like that sort of a thing. Knight of Coins. So yeah. Ten of Swords. I feel like all these options have betrayed this person. With the Sun, it's like this person's looking for hope, joy, peace, the fountain. They're a spiritualist. This person is Hierophant, Emperor, the fountain. This person's not what they seem. They're much maybe deeper than they seem. They're just like burdened. Like that's the only secret that this person has, and they also don't want people to see them as a victim because then they feel like people will try to victimize them, their inner child, with the Page of Wands. So that's what this person wanted to tell you. King of Cups, Seven of Cups, so that you're not confused. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, and they could have been nervous to say this to you. Temperance. But this person knows how to transmute and like use even the bad situations to their benefit. Like even if there was like a rift between you and this person and now you're watching or they're watching, or maybe there's like silence. I'm hearing like radio static, or I feel like this person looks at it like I can fix this sort of a thing. You know what I mean? Like they know how to kind of work with negative energy and like use it to their advantage and stuff. And that's a really good, this person's an alchemist. It's a good skill to have, and it's born through fire, right? So this person wants to be a friend, an ally, or, you know, even a romantic situation for you, but across the board this person sees you as family. They see you. Ten of Coins, Four of Wands, and I feel justice. For some of you, they want to write up some sort of like formal contract even together with the Sun, but they're waiting. It's almost like they're waiting, Queen of Swords, Sun, and Ten of Swords, for like a better time sort of a thing. It's we have Aquarius here, Ace of Coins. So yeah, Knight of Coins. I feel like this is the answer to this question. This person moves slow because of all of this, right? So I love you guys. It's been Missy Gordon, the Meta Mystic here. I hope this reading was helpful today. And remember, this is a general reading, right? You know, we all have to live our own stories. I love you guys. And remember, you can always listen to this show, The Meta Mystic Show, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST, as well as on my YouTube channel at The Meta Mystic. And if you want to book a personal reading, info is down below. And I want to thank everybody who supports the show through donations. I always post the donation info in the comments and in my description. As well as the super thanks that you guys send. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.